Hello and welcome back to On the Record Season 2. My name is Mary Malaney and this is my record collection. We're starting off Season 2 with The Most Happy Fella with book, music, and lyrics by Frank Loesser. The original production was directed by Joseph Anthony and starred Met opera singer Robert Weed and Jo Sullivan, who 3 years later became Frank Loesser's second wife. The show is based on the 1924 Pulitzer Prize-winning play They Knew What They Wanted by Sidney Howard, who, fun fact, was also the Gone with the Wind screenwriter. However, the musical omitted themes of labor, political, and religious freedom in favor of a simple love story between a middle-aged Italian grape farmer and his mail-order bride. However, though it seems simple at first glance, there is plenty of conflict with mistaken identities, unwanted pregnancies, and drastic age differences. Like a perfumed woman, the wind blows through the bunkhouse. Like a perfumed woman, smelling of where she's been, smelling of Oregon cherries. Maybe Texas avocado, or maybe Arizona sugar beet. The wind blows in, and she sings to me, 'cause I'm one of her rambling kin. She sings Joey, 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 Joe. You've been too long in one place, and it's time to go, time to go. Joey, 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 travel on. You've been too long in one town, and the harvest time's come and gone. That's what the wind sings to me. When the bunk I've been bunking in gets to feeling too soft and cozy. When the grub they've been cooking me gets to tasting too good. When I had all I want of the ladies in the neighborhood. She sings, Joey, 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 Joe. You've been too long in one place, and it's time to go, time to go. Joey, Joey, Joe. It took Frank Loesser 4 years to finish The Most Happy Fella before it opened on Broadway on May 3rd, 1956 at the Imperial Theater, most recent home of Ain't Too Proud. After its first year and a half, it transferred to the Broadway Theater and finished up with a run of 676 performances. Its biggest ticket boost came after an appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show on October 28, 1956, where they featured 13 minutes of song and scenes. This was also Elvis Presley's second appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show, so that got a lot of people watching. The show was also partially bankrolled by Lucy and Desi Arnaz and was even featured on an episode called Lucy's Night in Town, where 3 of the songs were featured. Despite all of this amazing publicity and 6 Tony nominations, the show won no Tonys. Where's that smile? Where's that glow? Where's that happy face that I depend on so? Or didn't you know? It makes me feel warm all over, warm all over. Every time you smile, it gets me warm all over. Sometimes I feel kind of out in the cold, but then you touch my hand and I'm home, home again and warm all over, warm all over. Gone are all the clouds that used to swarm all over. Please always let me keep feeling the way I do. So warm all over with a tender love for you. There's lots of debate over how The Most Happy Fella should be categorized. Is it a musical, an opera, an operetta? Who knows? But Frank Loesser himself preferred that it be called a musical due to its almost continuous music. 30 songs, over 30 songs. He didn't want it to be called an opera because he was afraid that that wouldn't let it sell well. The song Standing on a Corner Watching All the Girls was originally in his production of Guys and Dolls, but when the show was struggling at out-of-town tryouts, Loesser knew that he had a hit with that song, so he stuck it into The Most Happy Fella. They did plan a film version of the show starring Shirley Jones, but she was too busy doing the Music Man movie, and then their second choice, Natalie Wood, was too busy doing the West Side Story movie, so they ended up scrapping the project altogether. There have been 2 revivals since the original Broadway production, and there is an upcoming one planned with Daniel Fish, the recent director of the Oklahoma revival. I am so happy to be back here with my record collection and to be reciting the last lyrics of shows to you. So for The Most Happy Fella, my heart is so full of you, so full of you. There's no room in my heart for anything more. Thank you so much. I'll see you all next week.